this is Sarah. This video is about IMVU's MCG, the access pass, peer review and what they have in common. Also discussed are some issues I have come across regarding these 3 topics. You can find out further details about these topics in the IMVU forum. Because that is where everything you could possibly need to know is located. MCG means Minimum Coverage Guidelines. All it is just a bunch of rules that differentiate between what is access pass and general audience. Basically, anything that goes on the avatar needs to have minimum coverage. IMVU explains minimum coverage like this. At IMVU we subscribe to the rule blah la la la. What did I just read? Basically, cover the red 100% opaque. What is peer review? Peer review is a system that IMVU has put in place in order to give the community a voice in the kinds of content allowed on IMVU. Peer review allows users to review product submissions before they enter the catalog to be sure they adhere to the virtual goods policy and IMVU community standards. So, what did I just read? Well, I hope by the end of this video it makes some sense. For now, I will explain lightly of what I think it is. I think peer review is just a process where users like you and I can rate products that are new to the catalog. For example, if a creator just submitted a hat to the catalog, it will pop up in peer review, and we get to decide if it is general audience or not. That's basically what I think it is. What is the access pass? The access pass, in my opinion, is the difference between your avatar being nude and not. However, on IMVU there are very many other reasons why someone might get an access pass. Not only for content creating, being able to see the entire avatar, but for silly things like being able to see animated blood, see gory products, etc. That is what the access pass is. For the purpose of this video I will only be referring to the access pass and its connection with clothes and the MCG. Why are these 3 concepts important to understand? In several conversations with IMVU staff, they refer to the chat program as a game. They said to me, have fun playing on IMVU. If then, this chat program is a game, it should comply with the ESRB ratings. In fact, individuals must be at least 13 years old to use IMVU. Therefore, the ESRB rating equivalent of general audience is teen. And access pass only would be adults only. Basically, if this chat program is considered a game to play, its content for general audience would be rated teen, and access pass only would be adults only. Rated teen has content generally suitable for ages 13 and up. May contain violence, suggestive themes, crude humor, minimal blood, simulated gambling and / or infrequent use of strong language. Rated adults only has content suitable only for adults ages 18 and up. May include prolonged scenes of intense violence, graphic sexual content and / or gambling with real currency. Please keep in mind, the remaining content of this video shows my perspective, and are opinions I have developed as I further review this chat program. Feel free to leave constructive responses to this video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.
Okay, now that you have a basic idea of what these 3 major concepts are, it's very important things that have everything to do with anything that you ever want to think about if you ever become a creator. Well, not just for creators, but just anybody who really wants to use IMVU past a day or so. I mean, you're going to notice stuff. Like if you go shopping, you're definitely going to notice a little button there that says MCG skin. And when you click on it, your skin is going to change on your avatar, and then right next to it, it says MCG mood. And then when you click on that, oh no, what is your avatar doing? Oh my god. Then, if you right click on your avatar, you will notice that there are actions. And in those actions, it says MCG pose. So when you click on that, oh my god, my avatar is doing it again. So as you can see, this is just something you can't get away from.
Let's explore peer review.
When I'm trying to put a product in the catalog and I get this orange bar here, it just upsets me, and I'm like, well, okay, maybe I should start doing some peer review stuff. After I click the peer review button, it goes to some random product that some creator is trying to put in the catalog, and it's up to me right now at this very moment in time to decide whether or not this product is general audience. And at this point, I just get frustrated because I'm like, well, why do I have to click view in 3D and waste a whole 30 minutes of my time looking at hair when it's just hair? So after wasting about, I don't know, a whole day of just fussing at peer review, I'm gonna check my peer review history, which now you can. So let's see. Apparently, I'm a terrible reviewer with an accuracy of 78.6. So everything that I reviewed positive is in the green, and everything that I was wrong about is in the red. Let's click this button and see what it is. Virtual goods policy. IMVU information. IMVU submitted virtual goods rating policy. Submitted 2010. Okay, lots of words, lots of words here. Virtual good categorization. General audience, access pass only, unsuitable for IMVU. General audience, cartoon violence, blood, body modification, comic mischief, crude humor, edutainment, fantasy violence, gaming, informational, mild violence. It looks like they defined it better. More words for GA, more words for AP, UFI. And I assume this whole part just means you can take 3 different items from 3 different creators and put a whole outfit together, and you can somehow end up with adulterated content. Combined words. I assume all of this just says there's a product description and there is the actual product. And if the description has some adulterated words, then the whole product will fail the peer review. And now it's going over minimum coverage. This part is silly because why not invent something like anti-flicker in IMVU, where products can't flicker for a certain amount of time or something like that. So anybody with this problem can just stop the program from flickering, because a lot of objects just do this automatically. And if the program can't stop it, for example, this says 3 times in a second it can't flash. And if you are creating and you're texturing an object, you can rotate that texture and have it scroll different colors, and if you scroll it really fast, it'll look like it's flashing. But if the program itself stops it, for example, 2 is like the lowest number it can possibly go or something like that, then it won't have that effect. And even if I scroll over my avatar like this, I'm causing this flashing effect. And honestly, this part is just a lot silly because it's really not the content creator's problem if this happens with their product. I mean, most people are really artistic and they want to create flashing objects and they want this certain effect. And there are a lot of products in the catalog will just cause so many effects. I mean, there's no way to stop it, even if you make a rule like this. And I don't think the average person knows this. I don't think anybody who reviews any catalog stuff knows this. And if they're so concerned about this, they should just not even have the abilities to make effects on certain items and stuff. I'll give you an example of a few items that they create some flash effects. See, I have different lightning effects here. And I do stuff like this with videos and stuff. I like lightning. So I mean, this is amazing to me. If you just put enough things on your avatar, you can create all kinds of effects. And I love the effects, so there's really no reason. I don't know, I'm just saying this part, in my opinion, is really silly. So, I guess that's it. Like, I reviewed all of this, and the only thing that I really understood was, in simple terms, there's this chart, which shows you the difference between general audience and access pass, because I don't even know anymore. And it says here no copyrighted material, but I'm pretty sure everyone who does peer review only thinks the difference between access pass and general audience is nude versus not nude. All they really do is use the MCG skin and make sure the red is covered, and they pass whatever product it is, because I've seen a lot of items that fall into this red category. For example, not even just this catalog that's full of game rips. There's like many more. Many people who can rip off games. They're not actually making these characters or doing this whole outfit themselves. They just basically took a game, got inside of it, and ripped out the 3D content and then applied it to IMVU.
Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave constructive responses to this video. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.